Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to you on Business Today Television. Today is the first day of the June FNO expiry, and we are also on the last day of the month of May as far as cash markets are concerned. Let's just deal with the FNO expiry first. After about a 2% uptick on Nifty in the month of May, June starts on a quiet note. Remember, yesterday in the last 1.5 hours of the market, the Nifty had reclaimed 24,800 in style, but a bit of profit booking today. 66 points lower on the Nifty, 24,766. The Nifty remains range bound in a narrow channel of about 100, 150, 200 points. 24,700, 24,750 and 24,800 is something which the bulls refuse to give up. This is acting as a very, very strong support, and 25,000, something that was tested, a level that was tested in the month of May by the bulls 4 times, has refused to give way. So 25,000 is something which the bears are not willing to come up with, give up, and 24,800 is something that the bulls are not willing to give up. So this 200 point narrow channel is in which the Nifty is from 12th of May till about 30th of May. What will June hold? Well, there is this likelihood that we will go past 25,000. Be that as it may, let's look at the top performers in the market today, and let's start with the one and only Suzlon. 10% higher, 72 rupees. This is the top traded counter today. Already 2,500 crores worth of transactions have happened, and that's mainly because of a very strong set of numbers that Suzlon reported for the fourth quarter. The profit actually went up by 300% to more than 1,000 crores. Let me get the number right for you. It's 1,181 crore rupees for the quarter ended March versus 254 crore rupees in the year ago quarter and 388 crore rupees in the third quarter. Similarly, top line rose to 3790 crores, up 73% year on year from 2196 crores, and of course it rose sequentially as well from 2975. So both these numbers, the Q on Q change and the year on year change, has been dramatic for Suzlon. And if you look at the chart of Suzlon, what you will see is that the stock is up 10.5%. Early morning it had gone all the way up to 74 rupees 30 paisa, and this is its best week since 14th of October 2024. So it's almost hit a 8-month high, just as the Nifty is. Now let's also shift focus to a lot of other counters where you will see lots of smart action. In particular, Muthoot Finance, after weeks and weeks of selling pressure, Muthoot Finance is reclaiming its 21-week moving average, up 5% today in trade, actually more than 5%. It's 6.23%, and the bounce is coming from 200-day moving average. So this is something good that's happening today. Volumes are also substantial. Almost 2 million shares, 20 lakh shares have been traded on Muthoot Finance, and the counter is in top shape. Also showing strength are BDL, Bharat Dynamics, from the defense space. The counter making a fresh record high today, almost 2080. The intraday high was 2096. Volumes are substantial as well. You've seen almost 59 lakh shares that have been traded, and BDL has a volume of more than 1,000 crores today. Let me get that right. 1,200 crores has been traded on BDL. Look at Mazgaon Dock. This is showing signs of profit booking today, and it's down 4.5%. The counter is off its day's low, which was 3,426, now 3,549, still down about 5.5%. That's mainly on account of earnings. Let's see how it goes from now on. But strength in Muthoot Finance, strength in BDL, and profit booking happening today in Mazgaon Dock, as also Garden Reach Shipbuilders down 2.3% at 3018. Remember, both these stocks have been consistent highs hitters in the month of May. They have notched up substantial gains as far as Mazgaon Dock is concerned. In the month of May, the counter has appreciated 16%. In the month of April, it appreciated let me just get this number right. It appreciated 15% in the month of April, 15% so far in the month of May, and 24% in the month of March. So very, very strong moves coming in on this one. Broader markets, if you look, today is a day of pause. It also being the last day of the month of May. So it should ideally have come up with gains, but a 1.4% downtick in the Nifty Metals Index, 9221. Nifty Auto Index is also down about 1%. We tracked 19 indices for you. 18 are in the red. It's the energy index which is marginally in the green, but nothing substantial to talk about. 920 shares are in the green versus 1556 in the red. So it's an easy 2:3. For every 2 shares that are in the green, there are 3 in the red. So overall, the market is in the hands of the bears, but no stopping Muthoot Finance, now crossing 2200, 2205, 6.8% higher. This is going good. You have a fresh record high on the Bombay Stock Exchange, 6.5% higher. We look at the all-time highs today. Many of them are repeat, making their presence felt repeatedly. Bombay Stock Exchange, as I have said, 2624. Intraday high is all-time high is 2629. The counter is up 6.5%. Bharat Dynamics 5.3% higher. We've discussed this one earlier. Bharti Hexa 3% higher from the telecom space, 1845. You have Power India, Solar Industries, all of them at record highs, and of course Welspun Corp. One thing to remember is that there is a lot of activity that's happening in the unlisted space for the National Stock Exchange. This is it's presumed that the IPO of National Stock Exchange would be given permission by SEBI, pending 1 or 2 legal issues that are about being discussed. And many of the transactions that were to be happening in the unlisted space on the National Stock Exchange, my apologies, have been not honored because prices are running up. Because prices are running up for the NSE in the unlisted space, it's the Bombay Stock Exchange in the listed space that's going up. The stock settled 2:1 bonus about 4 days ago, and it's been a consistent maker of fresh records as far as prices are concerned. So BSE is running up on that. Today's volume on the Bombay Stock Exchange is already 2,195 crores. That's what is interesting. You have Suzlon trading about 2,600 crores, Mazgaon trading about 2,300 crores, BSC and BDL roughly are also in this list of top traded. So please keep these stocks in mind. Bit of profit booking continues on Bajaj Auto. They have an issue with their EV business that they've requested the government to look into in terms of supplies that are found wanting. What else is in top shape? There's a company called Gujarat Pipavav Port. We generally don't discuss this stock very often, but today up 9%. Let's try GPPL if we can show it on the screen. The counter is near its 200-day moving average, and it's showing a very, very smart surge in volume and price today. I'll request the PCR to kindly fire the long-term chart. we've seen a high of somewhere like 250 on GPPL in 13th of August 2024. This is an MNC stock, MNC port, which has some excellent facilities, and it's run up because of its earnings. Let me show that data to you as far as the earnings are concerned. Where should I get these earnings from? Just a moment, please. Okay, third quarter profit was at 109 crores. This is versus 70 crores in the year ago quarter. So it's an easy 50% rise, and top line is flat, 252 crores in the quarter gone by versus 251 crores in the year ago quarter. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason why GPPL is moving. One needs to keep an eye out on this stock. What else is in top shape apart from Muthoot Finance, GPPL, which is news driven? We've already talked about BDL. I think Mazgaon Dock should be watched. Remember, the earnings of BDL also saw the stock correct about 5% on that particular day, but that dip has been purchased, so keep that in mind. And of course, the entire capital goods space is in good shape. I'll request the PCR to kindly fire the chart of Elecon Engineering. This counter is in top form today. At the moment it is at 690, up about 1.5%, but from the capital goods space you have Engineers India 6.5% higher, LG Equipment 7.7% higher. You have strong gains coming into Cummins India, 3.2% higher. This is the second day of gains on Cummins after fairly decent set of earnings and a massive price correction earlier. So this is something that you can look at. Vesuvius India 5898, 5.2% higher. Overall, ladies and gentlemen, there are bouts of very strong performance, mainly earnings driven, as I have mentioned, GPPL, Suzlon, and volume pressure building up also because of earnings that have been mildly below expectations. But overall, the situation in the market is fairly robust. Bombay Stock Exchange now making a fresh intraday high, 2633 is what the price is, and this is something, as I have explained to you, the reason that needs to be kept in mind. 6.8% higher, and 2,256 crore rupees traded. This is the update for the market as of now. I'll request you to continue watching Business Review Television. We'll have lots of news updates coming into the channel as you remain glued to it. Thank you for watching. I'll be back at 2 p.m.
Qatar has given him a presidential jumbo jet.